Hello everyone. Well, it's definitely going to be some time until I upload another Obsidian Circle song. So I thought of making like a quick video, just to keep the YouTube algorithm going. And this is going to be about my favorite, some of my favorite classic music pieces. Um, this could be a very extended video because there's hundreds upon hundreds of classic musicians that are worth listening to. But I just want to make something short, and quick to upload. So I'm going to start with something everybody knows, and that's Richard Wagner. And my favorite piece from Richard Wagner is probably his most complete work, and probably one of the most, if not the most complete work of music ever written, which is the Ring operas, which is four operas that extend over time and talk about the story of the ring of Nibelungen, or something like that in German. The main character is Siegfried, and he finds the ring, etc., etc., etc. The introductory opera, the first one, the Golden Isle, is very subtle, and the music itself is just, it feels so much. You listen to every opera. Well, you listen to everything of Wagner, and he was very careful when composing. There was this. He was well aware of the orchestra's capabilities. He was Richard Wagner, okay, and the music is spread beautifully and very well balanced between all the instruments of the orchestra. It's like I said. I think the term "complete," like covers everything about Richard Wagner. When Mozart was writing, things, music for kings and queens so he can get paid, and Beethoven was giving piano lessons to ladies, presumably from where he got his syphilis. Richard Wagner was like on a serious level, serious on everything. He had his own theater at the time, and this is where the operas were performed. And if you listen to metal, you definitely have listened. Everybody knows, the Ride of the Valkyries, which is from that set of operas, from The Ring, and little bits and pieces from the rest of them. But you should listen to the whole thing. It's a very, very, very complete piece of music. It's very heavy, and it drags you into this world that Richard Wagner has created for the story, and you're submerged into this environment and feel everything around you. It's amazing how he does that. He was Richard Wagner, obviously. So that's my first pick. If this is too much, and because this is something you really should pay attention to when you listen. Like when you listen to something like that, like a Wagner opera, you really listen to it. It's not something you put on while you make dinner. But if you want something that you put on while you make dinner, something that will show you the first steps to classic music, you can listen to Mahler. Well, anything from Mahler is great. And because Mahler didn't add so much detail in his music, but if you rather spread it, he used more harmony when composing, and his music is a little bit more mathematical, a little bit, and no, not mathematical, a bit more educated, and you can tell, like when you actually listen to the music, you can tell. But that's something you can just put on and listen to it in a bit more relaxed mode, and just let it flow through you. This Holst as well. Holst is famous for his piece called The Planets. Holst, like Mahler, will introduce you gently, into classic music. Take it from the hand. It's like, come on, just pick the first step. There you go. That was fine. Before you move on to something heavier and more complicated. Alexander Blazunov is a very good example for this as well. He was, I think he was a teacher, like a school teacher, like a minors, not a music teacher. And his music is, he was betting on orchestration. So again, this is someone who is not using strong melodies and strong moments in his music, but it rather just plays through you, and it's good enough. It's ideal to give you a first feel about classic music, like get used into the orchestra, and absorb all all the resonance from the instruments. Yeah, and moving on to something more serious. One of my favorite pieces of music ever is the cello concerto from Elgar. Now, this is a very serious piece of music. This is something you should really pay attention to listen to. Elgar wrote it after the death of his wife, and you can really feel the pain and emotion in the music. It's a really emotional piece. If you listen to black metal, you should really listen to this cello concerto. And my favorite performance, and if you look for it on YouTube, look for that, was by Jacqueline Dupré. She was amazing cellist. This is probably the only time that I'll pick someone other rather than Yo-Yo Ma, who is on a different level from anybody else. Jacqueline Dupré's performance, she outperforms everybody ever played this piece. And I've listened to a lot. Like, I was trying to find someone better, and no. It's this is something you should put on top of your list as a classic piece, classic music go-to. There are a few pieces that there's classic music that everybody has heard of 100 times, and you don't know the name of. I'm going to mention Dance of the Nights from Prokofiev, which you have definitely heard of like a million times. And this is also this is a piece, you know the melody definitely, but please listen to the whole piece. Because obviously there's a big difference. It's not just like 5 seconds that repeat for a period of time. There's more into it. Smetana, that's another composer that is more orchestral, more classic, more heavy, and he reminds me of bands that play more pagan black metal, like Aphelis, for example. I love Aphelis is a band that came out in the 2010. They released 2 or 3 albums. I think the first one was 2015. Really good. Probably the most underestimated band in all black metal. I love their work. It's just pure black. Not dark throne black. It's real music. And when I listen to Smetana, I hear that same core element. And maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. But give it a go. Give it a go and see. You'll find yourself that maybe there's something there. Now, if you're a musician and you want something more advanced, there is 2 composers that go beyond classic music. One of them is Shostakovich, who was just insane. Shostakovich could play different measures in different hands. Like, he was playing the piano, he was playing 4/4 here and 5/4 here, which is impossible. It's just insane. Usually you use 2 pianists to play his songs, usually. And that's music on another level. It's still within the classic music boundaries. Shostakovich, will produce like jazz. He's one of the very, very latest ones. They died in the 1900s. And his music is music for musicians, really. Like, if you want something to play in the background, that's definitely not, your pick. The other one, which is my favorite composer of all time, and that is what I'm going to say now, it's my favorite piece of all time, like from all music, is Sergei Rachmaninoff. Also one of the latest ones. He died in 1940s, I think 1940, 39, 41, somewhere around there. Rachmaninoff was just an insane piano player and a music composer on a very different level from everybody else. Like, when you listen to Mozart and then you listen to Rachmaninoff, like, really, that's a very big gap in music quality and music in everything between the two. Rachmaninoff really wrote music for musicians, and my favorite piece is Piano Concerto No. 3 in D minor. That's an insane, difficult piece to play. Today, more and more piano players get to play it, but obviously not everybody's on the same level. Like, you have to be peak level to play that, to begin with. But among that, short list, some are better than the others. If you listen to Rachmaninoff, you really, really have to listen to Rachmaninoff. Like, you can't do anything else. It's so complicated. It's so complicated. It's ridiculous how many things happen at the same time, And when you get to that level, when all of a sudden you find clarity and like all the notes make sense, then that's when you have educated yourself more generally into music. This is it's like school listening to Rachmaninoff. If you're a musician, a metal musician or any musician, you should definitely give Piano Concerto No. 3 in D minor a go, at least once in your life. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, this is my a short selection from a hard drive. I just went quickly through it and I was like, oh, this one, and I hope you enjoy the list. And I hope to upload sooner than later the next Obsidian Circle song. And thank you for watching.